Hello YouTube friends. I want to show you today how to avoid having this to happen. You see, I did a prime on this with gesso, and when I came over here and I start scratching, look, it all falls off. You see it? So pretty much I'm gonna have to reprime. I've been doing a lot of research about that, and I am going to try to make my own prime with this. So let's start with the recipe. It is 1 spoon, and you can make as much as you want. Like I want to make just a little bit because I'm testing, and tomorrow I'm gonna come back and show it to you guys. So I'm gonna do just a small amount, and this is supposed to have a lot of to last. So you get a little container that you have a lid on. 1 spoon of cornstarch, and then let me put, I use this kind of cornstarch. So 1 spoon of cornstarch, 1 spoon of glue, and I use Elmer's glue. So I buy the big gallon of glue, and then I just put in this container because I feel it's more manageable and it's easier to work with. But it got a small, because normally I use a small amount of glue. I should probably have removed the lid because this will take some time. And then you use half a tablespoon of vinegar, half tablespoon of alcohol. That will make this last longer, because if you don't use that, you probably only will have this to be able to store it for a couple of days. I am gonna make just a little bit, and I have a lot of things that I need to do a prime on, because I had some vases for my plants that I made out of cement, and I have the video about them as well. So I want to do a decoupage on some of them, and it will be some videos that I will be making in the future, near future I should say. There is also a few other things that I want to make, and I will be showing all to you guys, so please subscribe. I am in need of do some also some other resin art as well. And you do 1 spoon of the glue. Next thing you do is 1 spoon of white paint, which I thought I had it here. I guess I don't. So let me see if I can pause the video. No, I can't. Or can I? Let me see if I can pause the video. So bear with me for a second. All right. So this is the ink that I'm gonna use, the paint, and this is acrylic paint. You can use any white paint you want. So I'm just gonna put 1 tablespoon of, made a mess, sorry. 1 tablespoon of white paint, and you can use pretty much anything you want. Made a big mess in here, but I'm gonna just use my finger to get as much out. And then the next one will be half of alcohol and half of vinegar. So I use 70% alcohol, but I guess you can use anything you want. Well, tomorrow after I get back, I'll show you guys the results, because I'm gonna do a test on a glass, on the plastic. Let me move this up a little. There you go. Alcohol and vinegar. Now you mix it really good, and if it gets too thick, you can add a little bit of water. I don't know if this is gonna be too thick. It might or it might not. It might not actually. So once I'm done stirring really well. I'm gonna apply, and while I'm stirring, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna apply on this glass. I'm gonna apply on top of this one because I want to do this bottle. As a matter of fact, if you guys want to subscribe to watch the video on it, would be pretty nice. I should have done a video on every bottle that I made, but I didn't. So now I'm gonna start doing them, okay? So if you subscribe and hit the bell, you will get all notification when I do them. Now I'm also gonna be doing this, a version of it, I should say. It's a little pear, it's a little house. I'm gonna do that. And oh, another material that I'm gonna be using this prime on. It's on cement. Let me get the cement so I can show you guys. Okay, this one is already dried, and this one. I did this, which I have on the video as well. This is I'm gonna make some mushroom out of it, and a little vase for my succulents. I actually did this vase too for my succulents, so I'm gonna be painting this one as well. And then I got a bunch of other ones that I'm waiting for it to cure. So this is the consistency. It's pretty, not too thick, but not too thin. It's like literally like a house paint thickness. So tomorrow when I come back, I will show you guys the result. Now, every time you go paint a glass, before you put the prime on, you want to make sure you clean it with alcohol. So let me move this out of here so you guys can see what's going on. I need to figure out a better way of doing my videos, but until I do that, I'm just gonna try this way. Mix it really well, and I use my acrylic stick to mix everything, and then I just clean it up because I use this for my resin art as well. I feel like it's safe. Instead of buying a bunch of stuff, I can reuse them over and over. They're just some acrylic that I bought them from Artist to Death. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm done pretty much of mixing. You want to make sure that there's nothing thick on. There you got all the ingredients mixed up together. Then, in order to apply, you want to make sure you get some alcohol. And like I said, I use the 70% alcohol. I use the 91% alcohol when I do my resin art. But for everything else, I pretty much use this one. And you want to clean your container like this really well. Rub alcohol around it. So this one is ready. I am gonna do a little alcohol on this guy too. Why not? This is the cement container. See, I got dust out of it. So I'm gonna clean it up with alcohol. That one is clean. And I'm gonna do this one with alcohol as well. This is the little one. And I'm gonna do this side first, the bottom, and then I will do the top. And this is what I'm gonna be doing a mushroom with. So the bottom, it doesn't really have to be perfect, but I still like to have it perfect. So I'm gonna do the bottom as well. Now there's two ways you can apply this. Actually, there's more than two ways. You can use the brush, you can use this type of brush, or I think, let me see which type of brush I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay. Or actually, no, I decided, sorry, I'm gonna use this one. So let's see how this one goes in this. See, I don't know, there's a lot of little lumps, you see it? Oh, the dogs are gonna be barking. So we probably will need to do a couple coats on this. Let me see if I mix it this way and see how that goes. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to do a couple coats on this and maybe even sand it. But I guess tomorrow I will let you guys know how it comes out, because it's leaving like a brush mark. So I would say that you're definitely gonna need a second coat and probably sanding in between coats. All right, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try to make it to the corner as much as possible. I don't know if I like it, but the prime looks nice and it didn't work, so we'll try this. So let's leave that in there. Tomorrow, probably later on today, I will do a second coat. I'm gonna do this inside first, and I wish I had a little bit smaller, but I don't. So I should probably have sanded this before I did the primer, but this is a cheap homemade primer, and we'll find out if it's worth it tomorrow after it dries really well. And let's try this. Yeah, I don't really like the fact that it has some little pieces in it. I don't know. I don't know if you guys, you probably cannot see it. Look. See, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has this little pieces in it. So maybe when I sand it, it will work better, but I don't know. It might not work good at all. But here's what I want to do with these little jars. I want to paint a different color, so I want to make sure I prime it so the paint gets stuck to it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. So please subscribe so that you can see the results tomorrow when I post how they came out, and I will let you guys know. And I am gonna do a new prime on this one, and the reason I scraped it over here was so that you could see it. So I'm gonna be priming and then fixing the mess that I made right there. I don't know if I like this prime at all, guys, but I need to figure out something that would stick to the bottle. And all the research I did, this should work. And of course, it's so cheap. But we'll find out tomorrow if it worked. I don't think I like it, but we'll find out. Probably will be good. See, this other one, every time you touch it, literally, if you're not very careful with it, it just peels right away. And I did a bottle that was so beautiful. I had it as a decoration in one of the houses that I was selling, and somebody touched it literally, and I think they scraped it, looks like, and it started falling apart. So did not like it. Alright, so let me fix that top. Leave this there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please join, subscribe, and see you tomorrow.